I want to talk to you about credit unions that anyone can join, okay? So here's the general info. When you think about credit unions that anyone can join, it's important to understand that credit unions in general require membership to open a bank account or utilize services such as get a loan or get a line of credit, right? So usually you have to work for a select employer or live in a specific city or county. So the geography, the profession, or the biology has to be pretty there for you to qualify for membership. But today's conversation, I want to share with you those credit unions that really are flexible enough to allow you to join without having some geography, some biology, or some work sort of requirements. So you have Affinity Plus Federal Credit Union. This is a fantastic credit union. We love them a lot. And basically, you have 29 branches in Minnesota, but you don't have to live in Minnesota. So non-Minnesota residents can still open accounts online. They have 60,000 free ATMs in the MoneyPass, Co-op, and SUM networks. So that's really cool. We love that a lot. And so Affinity Plus Federal Credit Union pays high interest rates on its money market account and CDs. It also has a rewards program that lets you earn points if you keep a certain amount of money in your bank account and or use a bank credit card. So that's kind of cool. So the easiest way to join Affinity Plus Federal Credit Union is to donate $25 to the Affinity Plus Foundation and open a savings account. And you have Alliant Credit Union. This one is more well known than Affinity. So Alliant is pretty great. We love Alliant a lot because Alliant actually they have online. This is an online bank sort of a structure with no physical branch locations. You have access to 80,000 free ATMs nationwide. You have interest on interest earning accounts that compounds monthly as opposed to annually. And Alliant Credit Union has high interest savings and checking accounts with low minimum opening deposits. And you'll be able to become a member of Alliant Credit Union if you join Foster Care to Success, a nonprofit organization focused on foster youth. Alliant covers a $5 joining fee. You'll also be able to join the credit union if you live in certain parts of Illinois or work at an eligible employer. You also have Bethpage Federal Credit Union, and Bethpage is kind of cool because this is one of the best credit unions that allows you to actually join with no problem. They have 32 branches around New York State. Non-New York residents can still open accounts online, and they have 5,000 shared branches and 30,000 shared ATMs in the Co-op network. So that's really fantastic. Next, you have Blue Federal Credit Union, and Blue Fed is kind of cool also because Blue Fed has 20 branches in Colorado and Wyoming. You can also open accounts online from around the U.S., 30,000 shared branches and 5,000 free ATMs in the Co-op networks. The easiest way to become a member is to donate $5 to the Blue Foundation. You'll also qualify if you work for a select employee group or one of several armed forces groups. So that's really fantastic. Next, you have Connexus Credit Union. So Connexus is really well known also. And what we love about Connexus is that they have 15 to 20 branches in Illinois, Minnesota, and Wisconsin. They have 5,000 shared branches in the Co-op network, more than 67,000 free ATMs in the Co-op and MoneyPass networks. To become a member, be an employee, retiree, family member, members, student, or student alum of certain companies and organizations. You can also live in certain counties or cities in Illinois, Ohio, Minnesota, or Wisconsin. You can be a family member, household member, or spouse of existing Connexus member, or even better, join the Connexus Association with $5. So this is really fantastic. And by the way, the $5 Connexus will actually refund this amount to you. Next, you have Consumers Credit Union, CCU, okay? And CCU is really great because membership is open to anyone in the U.S. Just pay a $5 membership fee. Immigrants and non-U.S. citizens may be eligible to join. You have free rewards checking account, competitive interest rates on CDs and checking, low minimum opening deposits on all accounts. So this is really fantastic. And you will find Consumers Credit Union appealing if you enjoy online banking or, let's say, live near Chicago, Illinois. The credit union has one of the best high-yield checking accounts right now with a low minimum opening deposits and a zero monthly fees. So this is really quick. This is what fantastic. And Consumers Credit Union, CCU, has a unique high yield checking account that pays you a high interest if you meet the requirements. Its bank accounts have low minimum opening deposits, and customer support is also available 24/7 through live chat. And so anyone in the US can become a member of CCU Online. Just pay a one-time $5 membership fee and open a savings account. This is really fantastic. And if you are an immigrant or not a US citizen, consumers let you use a matricula consular ID or a permanent resident card instead of a US government ID to open an account. So this is really fantastic. So when we talk about credit unions that anyone can join, you have Credit Human Federal Credit Union. And this is a wonderful credit union. You have high rates on several CDs, well-rated checking and savings account, free overdraft protection, large free ATM network. You have a large shared branch network. It's very easy to become a member, and they have a well-rated mobile app. Okay, you have over 55,000 ATMs through through the Allpoint network. So this is really fantastic. Also, we also love the fact that you have over 5,000 shared branches nationwide, and this is really great. And so Credit Human Federal Credit Union offers some of the best CD rates of any financial institution for several CDs, including for 18-month CD rates and 4-year CD rates. And you can easily join the Credit Human by becoming a member of the American Consumer Council. It's free to join the Association on Credit Human's account application, and Credit Human will cover the fee. That's just really fantastic. And you can also join Credit Human if you work for select employers, live, work, worship, or attend school in San Antonio or New Orleans, are a veteran, retiree, active duty member, or dependent of a member of the U.S. Army or National Guard, or you are related to or live with a Credit Human member. Next, you have a Dow Credit Union, and this is a fantastic union also. You have 2 branches in Michigan, over 800,000 free ATMs nationwide through its own ATMs and the Co-op and Alliance One networks. And so Dow Credit Union offers CDs with very high interest rates, such as 3-month CD rates and 3-year CD rates. It also offers a checking account with interest if you are looking for a checking account that will let you earn money off your funds. And anyone who is part of the Midland Area Community Foundation can join. You can become a member of the foundation by donating $10 to the multipliers for a good fund. Otherwise, members of specific groups, people who work for select employers, and people who are related to or share a household with a current member can really join. You also have Hope Credit Union, and Hope can actually is a great institution, and we love the fact that you have 5,000 shared branches and 30,000 free ATMs in the Co-op network. The credit union is certified as a community development financial institution, so CDFI. And to become a member, you pay the $10 membership fee. And so this is kind of cool. And we love the fact that basically you are able to join. Not a problem. You just have to join. You can actually join online. So Hope Credit Union lets you join online if you pay a $10 membership fee. So that's really fantastic. Next, we have Latino Community Credit Union. So this is another fantastic credit union. And basically, Latino Community Credit Union is a Hispanic American-led financial institution that provides financial literacy, education, and bilingual services to local communities in North Carolina. You can also open an account online from anywhere in the U.S. It has savings and checking accounts with low minimum opening deposits. And so if you don't live in North Carolina, you can still apply online by submitting an application and paying a $10 membership fee. And this is a one-time fee, though, by the way. Next, you have a Nassau Federal Credit Union. This is a fantastic credit union also. You have multiple types of checking, certificate, and money market accounts. And we love the fact that you have shared branches and free ATMs in the Co-op network. You are eligible for a membership if you are affiliated with NASA in a number of ways, or NASA FCU will provide a complimentary 1-year membership to the National Space Society, which qualifies you for a membership. So this is really fantastic. Next, you have PenFed. PenFed is one of the best known credit union nationwide. So PenFed, Pentagon Federal Credit Union. And so you have a higher interest rate on savings account and share certificates than other accounts at brick and mortar financial institutions. Interest earned on your checking account's balance and CD terms longer than 5 years. So if you prefer a credit union over a bank, PenFed is a good choice. It's one of the best credit unions out there, and it's easy to become a member regardless of where you live in the U.S. You also earn a higher interest rate with PenFed bank accounts than with the average bank accounts. However, other online banks may still offer more competitive interest rates. So you have around 50 branches in California, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Maryland, Nebraska, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Texas, Virginia, and DC. And they have branches also on military bases in Guam, Puerto Rico, and Japan. You have around 85,000 free ATMs in the US, so that's really fantastic. You are eligible for membership if you have served in the military or work at qualifying associations or organizations, or simply open a savings account with a $5 minimum deposit. So no need, I mean, back in the days, they used to actually request you to ask you to have military affiliation. Nowadays, it's no longer there. So this is kind of cool. I'm still talking to you about the best credit unions anyone can join. So we have the Premier Members Credit Union, and this is a wonderful credit union. You have this is a credit union that has a strong money market account. It earns a competitive interest rate and doesn't have monthly service fees. This is kind of cool. And so while Premier Members Credit Union is based in Colorado, you are eligible for a membership if you join Impact on Education, a charity in the Boulder Valley School District, and open a savings account online. If you live in Colorado, check if you live in an eligible county or work at a select employer. Next, you have Quorum Federal Credit Union. Basically, it's very easy to qualify for membership. You have several types of checking, savings, and term accounts available. They do pay high rates on certain accounts. Most accounts have no monthly fees, and they don't charge a fee for 10 out of network ATM withdrawals every single month. So Quorum Federal Credit Union may be a smart choice if you are looking for a no-fee, high-interest savings accounts or term accounts, and this is really fantastic. And so the easiest way to join is to either become a member of the American Consumer Council, or select Savers Club when you fill out a Quorum FCU application. You can join the ACC for free. Although the SEC requires $5 to join, Quorum will cover the cost for you. Next, you have Signature Federal Credit Union, and Signature is kind of cool also because they do have a high yield checking account that pays a great rate on balances up to $20,000. And so the easiest way to become a member of Signature Federal Credit Union is actually to join the American Consumer Council, the same ACC, for $8 per year. Membership is also open to employees for certain companies, Marymount University Alumni Association members or employees, U.S. Postal Service postmasters, postmasters relief, supervisors or officers in charge, or immediate family and household members of existing Signature FCU members. So this is kind of cool. So overall, fantastic. So what we love about Signature Federal Credit Union is that you can open accounts online, and you have over 5,000 shared branches in the co-op network, tens of thousands of free ATMs combined with in the co-op and Carlian's network. And this is kind of cool. You have free transfers from another accounts for overdrafts. So that's kind of cool in terms of cash flow management, by the way. So when we talk about credit unions anyone can join, you have also to think about Wings Credit Union. And so it's very easy to become a member of this credit union, and you can bank online. They do pay high interest rates on checking accounts and certificates, no monthly service fees, multiple overdraft protection options. This is kind of cool. So Wings Credit Union offers a high yield savings and checking accounts. And if you meet the bank account requirements for one of these two accounts, you will earn a high rates. And the easiest way to join Wings Credit Union is to donate $5 to the Wings Financial Foundation. However, if you or a family member work in the aviation industry, or let's say you live in an eligible county or metro area, you also might be eligible. So that's really, really cool. So this was a short list of the best credit unions that anyone can join in the country right now. It's important to understand that when we talk about credit unions in general, there are pros and cons of credit unions. And so what are the pros of joining a credit union? You are able to earn high interest rates. So credit unions typically offer higher interest rates than traditional brick and mortar banks. However, with online banks, it might be more of a toss-up since interest rates are kind of similar. You have fewer monthly service fees. Many of the credit unions that we actually feature into this conversation, they have bank accounts with zero monthly maintenance fees. At a traditional brick and mortar bank, you may need to keep in a certain amount in your account every month or meet distinct requirements to waive the fee. Meanwhile, online banks might not charge any monthly fees at all. You also have additional member perks. Some credit unions have rewards programs. For instance, Affinity Plus Credit Union has a rewards program that lets you earn points if you keep, let's say, a certain amount of money in your account or use a bank credit card, and points can be spent on gift cards, travel, or even donating to charities. So that's actually a non-exhaustive list of some of the pros that you have. What about the cons of joining a credit union? You have limited locations and you have fewer products and services. So some credit unions offer limited account options. If you want more variety in your account options, a brick and mortar bank or online bank is likely a better choice. In terms of locations, ultimately your experience will vary depending on where you live. If you don't live, let's say, near a branch location, you will have to be comfortable with online and mobile banking. Otherwise, it may be actually a struggle to manage your account. So when we talk about credit unions that anyone can join, big question is, when should you bank with a credit union over a bank? Well, you should choose a credit union over a bank if you find specific accounts or services that are ideal for your goals. And many of the credit unions featured have a high yield bank accounts. So if you find an account that matches what you're looking for, you won't feel like you are compromising because there are fewer products and services. You also might want to choose, let's say, a credit union if you struggle with traditional banking services or requirements. And some credit unions offer 24/7 live customer service. Other institutions featured allow you to use a foreign ID or ITIN number if you are not a U.S. citizen. So ITIN, individual tax identification number. So this is actually a good strategy, really. And so basically the thing is that credit unions that anyone can join are basically nonprofit financial institutions that basically you can join, but those institutions are nonprofit. Okay, they are designed to give any profits they earn back to members, whereas traditional banks generally earn profit for shareholders. And most credit unions limit who can join by workplace or geographical area, but universal membership credit unions give all U.S. citizens a way to become a member, and that's what I covered in today's conversation. And it's important to understand that you always have to make sure that the service you are getting is exactly what you're looking for, right? And because you want to make sure that don't go after affordability only, because you got to think about affordability, you got to think about scalability, you got to think about efficiency. Affordability in the sense that you want to have products that are cheap, that's for sure. But scalability in terms of if your account, if let's say you start with a personal account and tomorrow you have a business, you want to be able to actually, if you want to bank with the same institution, just make sure that that institution also offers business checking accounts, business savings accounts, also business loans, business credit cards, among other things. In terms of efficiency, you want to be able to actually manage your accounts online real fast. And you want the credit union to have a mobile app if possible so that you can manage your money on the go and not really have to go to a branch or just always log in online through a computer to actually manage your cash. So in closing, to this conversation, I spoke to you about the credit unions that anyone can join. I give you the general info, the pros and cons, and now the closing arguments. In terms of general info, you have Affinity, Alliance, Bethpage, Blue, BlueFed, Connexus, Consumers, Credit Human, Dow, Hope, Latino Community Credit Union, NASA, PenFed, Premier members, Quorum, Signature, and Wings. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.